Upon successfully finishing the FCF training game scenarios, you will gain experience to identify critical cyber controls, protect critical cyber assets, detect nonlinear cyber threats, respond promptly to cyber events and anomalies, recover successfully from this cyber event, and evaluate the sequential best practices to recover from a cyber event. Select an option from the scenario menu to begin. Scenarios are composed of events and alerts. Events are the specific actions of the attackers in the scenario, and alerts provide relevant information to the events. The timeline at the top is formed by these incidents. Alerts and events are identified on the timeline as you progress through the game. Events are represented by a red diamond and alerts by a triangle. Alerts are informational. When an alert is reached on the timeline, a video is available describing the alert you received. During the video, you can click on View Transcript, which provides the script for the video as well as links to definitions of key terms. Clicking Continue moves you on to the next incident on the timeline. Events convey specific details of the attack, such as the techniques the attackers are using or specific vulnerabilities they are exploiting. Events also include a video that describes what is happening. Events must be responded to by implementing security controls. Allocating any of the controls uses your budget, located on the left of your screen. When a control is implemented, your budget meter will automatically reflect the credits you spent applying the controls. The C-suite advisors are located to the left as well. These advisors offer hints and suggestions to help when deciding the proper FCF controls to implement during your assessment. All of the assessments contained 4 FCF controls to choose from. As you go through each assessment, keep in mind that only one control is the best fit for implementation during the event. The idea is to get you familiar with choosing appropriate FCF controls during your assessment process. The full assessment is shown at the end of the event for you to review before you submit the controls you implemented. Once all incidents in the timeline are addressed and the controls have been submitted, a report is generated to show the results of your choices. Assessments use a star rating system. The silver star is awarded upon successfully reaching the desired outcome at the end of an event, while the gold star is awarded if you've taken the ideal path to success. The stars you earn during the assessment for each event are shown at the top of the report along with a letter grade. The control map contains all of the FCF controls identified for the event and shows the correct controls that should have been implemented during the event assessment. Controls are mapped using a control logic and will activate if the control was selected correctly in the assessment process. The goal is to activate the entire control map by answering all assessment questions correctly. The spending section of the report provides information on the events that are not within your budget goals. A line graph will show your total budget that is remaining throughout the event scenario. The gray highlighted area is the ideal range that your budget should remain in. This tool helps you keep track of your budget and allocate funds appropriately through the rest of the scenario. The full timeline is provided at the bottom of the report. When you are finished, the report can be downloaded for a more detailed review.